Welcome to your Daily Boost 365. This is episode 7, Embracing Balance in Life. My name is Erica Bose Vassal, and I'm here with my dear friend, Tex Roy Elliott. Let me tell you a little bit about him in case you haven't listened to our podcast before. He is a promoter, he's a businessman with years of experience, and I always say he's the smartest man that I ever met.
Need no introduction. Miss Erica Vassal. Smart and intelligent, beautiful, entrepreneur. Y'all know the rest.
All right, well, let's talk about this, embracing balance in life. So, I feel like, Tex Roy, every time we have a podcast, I'm telling them something you taught me. And you taught me a lot about this, embracing balance in life. And I can't wait for you to share. But one of the things you say to me a lot is there's a time for everything, right?
Mhm.
So why don't you share about how, because you're a busy businessman, and you just have a busy life, right? You're promoting, you're doing a lot of stuff. So how do you embrace balance in your life?
Embrace balance by staying focused on what's important for that day. That's why we have a list of notes of things
Oh, the
we
Google
do.
Doc, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that we do, to help us stay focused.
Mhm,
All entrepreneurs should understand,
mhm.
the importance of balance, you know.
Yes.
So for example, if somebody spend most of their time drinking, right, they
Mhm.
becomes an alcoholic, and that
Yeah.
becomes off balance. Now they spend so much of their time drinking that they might have a wife at home, they might have a kid at home,
Mhm.
because the wife and the kid is not getting that time
Mhm.
as much of that time. They might be getting 30 versus 70% when they were alcoholic,
Right.
therefore off balance.
Mhm.
Now if you can, you got people that drink and nobody knows about it because they got balance, okay. So a person like me, I could use me for example. I
Okay.
drink on occasion. So, my family, I could always see my family because I don't make drinking that much of important in my life. Even though my family is very important, you still need balance. Okay. I have a job. Now you have to put time in that job, for balance. Because if you spend all the time with your family, how you gonna get that money to live life, to, be able to buy your kids what they want,
Mhm.
your girl what she want, etc. Not to kind of stray off.
I say a lot of stuff to you, don't I? And you're like, there's a time for everything, right? Like
Yeah.
you're very,
Hmm.
I might say, let's go do this. And you're like, well, it's a time for everything. Like I would say that you're very disciplined, right? And I'm not sure that everybody is as disciplined as you because, well, there's some people like me who got distracted easily. You know how distracted I get, and I want to go do this. There's the shiny object. Let me go do this, and it takes a lot of energy for me to stay on a task, to stay focused. I have to use reminders on my phone. I have to use alarms. I have to do a lot because I get so distracted. And if I get distracted, that throws me out of balance, right? So how are you so strong and determined? And how do you really, is it the Google Doc? How do you do it?
Hmm. Well, it's mind over matter.
Mm-hmm.
Always mind over matter. But the same thing you go through as far as get distracted. I get distracted too. Guess what?
All
News
social
is
media.
all entrepreneurs. If you
Okay.
are real, you're gonna get distracted.
Yes.
So we learn these things that, all right, instead of allowing yourself to get that much distracted, now whoever reached this level, so now we know, oh, we gotta start writing things in and start going down the list each day to help you keep focused.
Yes.
So how I do that? No, I really don't have a long list. For me, what I do is just like I run a small business and I just put all my attention in that, until I'm able to reach the next level. Then I can focus on other things because They say be a, what they say that word, a jack of all trade
and
that,
a master of none.
yes.
Yeah.
So when you try to take on all these things,
Mhm.
okay, yes, I believe in having multiple income
Mhm.
stream, but you this it's not easy trying to perfect so many things at one time. You have to first, in my opinion, you have to focus on the one that makes sense more.
Yeah.
Then when you're done with that, then you can focus on something else.
So you're mastering, you're saying that you master something before you move on to the next task.
Me personally,
You personally.
to
Yeah.
stay focused.
Okay.
Of course, you know, in within what you do, it's going to be other avenues that you're going to make money. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But to me, it's always good to stay focused on that. Whatever the biggest project is, stay focused on that, because I mean it's 24 hours in a day, but
Mhm.
this it's not hard to get distracted if you not.
I would say something about that too. So I have multiple businesses, you know, and sometimes it's hard for me to switch my brain from this one to this one to this one, all like boom, 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 back to back, right? So for me, what I had to do was start dedicating days for each one, because it was too hard for me to switch, talk about this. Oh, now I got to talk about this. I got to talk about this. So similar to you is that not having too many things on the to-do list and just focus on the main thing.
The trick to that is hire help.
Oh,
Smart.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
what to me. That's what the smart person do.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's impossible for you to do everything. You know, it's
Mhm.
impossible. So you know, a smart person. Okay, well,
We both do this.
yeah,
Yeah.
we find somebody that's good at what they do, and we pay them to
Mhm.
do what they do for us. You know,
Yes.
it all works out. So you know, it's always teamwork makes the dream work.
Mhm.
So
That's true.
we kind of straying away from balance, but
No, I
not
don't think
really.
so, because balance, like if you can't do it all yourself, and hiring
Right,
people
right.
helps you to have the balance in your life. So I
Exactly.
don't think we're straying away
See,
from
that's
that.
why I say you're very smart.
Oh,
You're
you're
able to
sweet.
figure it out.
You.
So, what's smart about Erica? Like when you say intelligent or smart things to her, she understands that. I'm gonna tell you this: not everybody in the world able to be like, dang, well, you know, that makes sense. You know, it's not everybody hear intelligent words or smart words and know how to really utilize it. You know,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So when I see people in this world that you can talk intelligence to, and they perceive and actually want to take actions because of this in words, then hey, I have to respect it.
Oh, you know what?
Hmm.
I'm going to say something about that. So I appreciate those kind words. Thank you very much. Those are nice. And what I was going to say is that my brain never stops, just like yours, regarding business, right? So we'll be somewhere and I'll be like, what about this? You should do this, blah, 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 blah. And you say, what do you say, in due time? Or you say something where I'm ready to be impulsive. Let's just do this. And you kind of pull the reins back and keep it in the balance, where I'm trying to go off on another project and you're like, well, wait a minute. We got to do this first. What the next step is this? So I think that's balance there.
Yeah, well, sometimes we say things or we get excited when as business person we see another idea, we get excited. That be you. But however, sometimes you can get excited and you don't have the resources to do what you're talking about at the moment or what we talking about. So to a person like me, to put my brain space that far, I'm like, slow down. Let's continue to focus on this first. Because to put my brain space there and we don't have the proper resource or whatever it takes to execute, I can't do it. Let's do this, finish up here first.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's except for that part, that logical part.
The logical part. Do y'all hear that? But see, some of us can find a way, make a way.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I also said there's nothing wrong with that. Once, well, you know what you know, and I know what I know. You know your position, I know my position. So viewpoint might be different.
That's true.
So when you would get excited and be like, okay, well, let's do this, you might got all the resources, or you might have what it takes, because in business we all know finance proper finances is key.
Mhm.
Let me repeat that part again.
Oh yeah.
Proper finance is key in running any business
Mhm.
comfortable.
Mhm.
You know,
It's
need
true.
that freedom to execute your ideas. You know,
It's true.
sometimes a lot of us entrepreneur got the ideas, but we don't have the resource. We don't have the funding to execute. So
It's
we
true.
all know how that go.
You know, I want to say something before we end, if that's okay. You talk about being a jack of all trades and a master of none. There's a lot of people out there in life, not just entrepreneurs. There's a lot of people who go to school for like bazillions of years, and then they never even have that career in whatever they had, right? Like there's people who have a million businesses, but none of them are successful. There's
Mhm.
people who are just always chasing ideas. And I think that if they would take a pause and slow down and think about the balance in their life, like what do I really want out of life? Do I want to travel? You know, like I'm in Jamaica, you know, frequently, right? So like is that what they want? Do they want to travel? Do they want to see their family? Like, do they want to have a successful business? Think about what you really want in life, the balance. Like, what do you want to do? And then figure out how you're going to balance that out.
In other words, find your niche. Find your niche.
There you go.
In other words,
Your
find
niche.
your niche. Once you find that niche, find your niche.
But
It's
not
be
just
easier for you to execute.
that's true. That's true.
So translation again is find what you love, find what you're passionate about, find what you're knowledgeable about.
That's
Then
right.
That helps you get that proper balance as well.
That's
once you
true.
find that. So it helps you more to live financially free, to live more comfortable. You know, even probably expand your ambition. You know, and definitely your knowledge and wisdom. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, find that niche is part of what this topic is about.
Yeah.
Which is
embracing balance in life.
right.
Episode 7, you know. So we'd love
Nice.
to know your thoughts wherever you're watching this. Like comment below and let us know what your takeaways are. Do you have balance in your life? Are you seeking balance in your life? Like what things do you think you can change in your life? And life is short. Stop putting stuff off for real, for real. Like if you want to travel, if you want to move, if you want to start a business, do whatever, you know, lose weight, gain weight, whatever, as I always say, just stop putting it off and just lay it out. If you need to write it down and figure out the maybe 3 things you want to do and figure out how you're going to balance them.
Yep. And just be sure that we focus on the right topic. As I started out, I was comparing the off balance with a person that drinks versus. So if you're a person that drink a whole lot, 70% out of 30%, if you're doing 70, you need to cut back so you can find that balance to maybe spend more time with your family, maybe spend more time with your job, you know, spend more time. You need balance, especially even if you're doing something positive, a lot you still need balance, right?
Yes.
You might mean well, I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna work 80% just to make sure my family is good, you know. But
they never see you.
They never see.
So what's the point?
Yeah. So balance.
Balance.
So whatever you do, you try to, you know, be balanced. It's all about balance, in my opinion.
And you know what? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but remember this is that time invested in one area is taken from another. So
exactly.
Always think about where your time is going because time, that's all we got.
Couldn't say it better. She say it again. You see if you
which one? Time is all we got? Or is time invested in one area is taken away from another?
Taken from another. That's a fact.
Yes. Yeah.
So, there you go. To sum it up, balance.
Balance. Yes. And tell us below. And if you're interested in hearing more about our book and our journal and other episodes, go to yourdailyboost365.com and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Be on the lookout for the live podcast.
Yeah.
Textual Elliott.
Yeah.
And we'll be inviting guests. Probably like even you right now listening.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, each one teach one, iron sharp iron, you know.
That's
it's all about balance, and we're here to help. You know, whether it's by words or whatever the case is, we're here to help.
Yes.
Either way.
All right. See you next time. Bye.